All right, welcome to the Comic Book Shop of Doom. I'm your host. This is the nightly news for Thursday, May 21st, 2020. Today is the 40th anniversary of the release of The Empire Strikes Back, so the second Star Wars movie. Happy 40th anniversary. And we also have some bad news. There's two Star Wars veterans that passed away. One was the marketing guy, Charles Lippincott. He had a heart attack, and I also read that he had COVID-related symptoms. There was two different obituaries with conflicting things on what he died from. But he was 80 years old, and he's the guy that pitched Star Wars to Marvel and the toy companies and everything. So he was the guy that got the merchandise going. Then the second guy that passed away was 92 or 94, Ken Nightingale. Now, this is really obscure. He was a boom operator, so he would hold the microphone above the actors where you can't see it, so that when they talk, you could get their voice. And a picture came up from the original Star Wars shoot where he was wearing pink shorts and he had cowboy boots on and brown socks. So, because they were filming in the desert and it was real hot. So that was kind of funny, but it's never funny when somebody passes away. But these two guys, were associated with the biggest movie franchise possibly ever made. Okay, Justice League, the Zack Snyder cut, is going to HBO Max in 2021. So this was you knew this was going to happen. They're talking that they're gonna have to spend 20 to 30 million dollars to get the movie finished. So it's Zack Snyder. What happened was he had a child that committed suicide. So him and his wife stepped away from the movie, and then they had Joss Whedon finish it. So they're going to go back to what he originally wanted to do with it, and they had the stuff filmed, or they're going to have to bring in actors to loop their lines and stuff like that. But the official title is going to be Zack Snyder's Justice League, and it's going to be coming to the HBO Max streaming service in 2021. Okay, The Bold and the Beautiful has been renewed by CBS for 2 years, so it's good until 2022. Ruby Rose may not have completely quit Batwoman. She may have been partially fired. So there's been conflicting reports of why she's gone from there. Lori Loughlin and her husband are pleading guilty to that college admissions scandal. So she's going to do 2 months in jail. Her husband's going to do 5 months. They're going to have all kinds of probation, pay all kinds of fines. So they did get off lightly. S.A. Morales is going to be the villain in Mission Impossible #7. He's going to replace Nicholas Hoult. So I haven't seen that guy in a long time. He does a lot of TV. He did Deathstroke the Terminator on the Flash shows and all that, on the CW shows. A&M Comics and Books in Florida. Now, this is going to be prevalent with what's been going on with the virus running around. They experienced an 80% dip in sales since the COVID-19 pandemic has hit. And part of it is Diamond wasn't shipping comics, and part of it is there's no new comics, and the other one is people don't have money to spend on comics. So 80% dip in sales for comic book shops. This is bad, and it's not just in Florida, it's everywhere. So support your local comic shop if you can. And the only piece of wrestling news, Ring of Honor is debuting a show called First Match in ROH on YouTube. Excuse me. So they're going to have a YouTube series. So go up there and look for ROH debuts, First Match in ROH on YouTube. Everybody have a good night.